Afternoon, AJ Simmons here. Thank you for coming back with me. And I wanted to tell you this. If it starts to feel like a job, then you're probably doing something wrong. But before I get into that, let me tell you this.
Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me,
I was actually doing some homework the other day. As you guys know, I'm enrolled in school now. And I came across some information that might be a benefit to some of you. It's not a benefit to me, but it might be a benefit to somebody out there who's looking to become self-employed. It's called Self-Employment Assistance Program. You might want to do a quick Google search on it. I don't know anything about it personally, so please don't ask. I don't know. I can't help you any more than what I'm about to help you now. But I came across that information, Self-Employment Assistance Program. Look that up and see if you might be eligible for it. What I believe how it works is you will be able to collect something similar to an unemployment check while you're starting your business and getting your business off the ground. I think it only applies to people who have been laid off though. You can't just quit your job. You have to have been laid off and you're trying to start a business now. So look into that, and I think it's only offered in certain states as well. So definitely look into that though. But now that we got that out the way, so if your cleaning franchise or your cleaning business feels like a job to you, then you probably did something wrong. And the first thing that you probably did wrong is, number one, you quit your job to become self-employed. And I told you several times before, don't do that. Keep your job. I know if you hate it and you prefer to be self-employed rather than keep working at another job and you don't care even if it's going to feel like a job, then fine. This shouldn't apply to you because you knew what you were doing. But if you quit your job and you got into the cleaning franchise thinking that it was going to be your ticket out and it was going to make you come up, you were wrong and sadly mistaken. You have to build that system first if you don't want it to feel like a job when you leave that job. So that's the first thing. You probably didn't quit your job right. The second thing is, if you did quit your job just to be self-employed and you knew full well what you were getting yourself into, or at least you felt like you did, and it's starting to feel like, you know what, I went backwards, I don't want to do this, I would have preferred to stay at the job, then you're forgetting something. And what you're probably forgetting is the whole reason why you did it in the first place. Remember, you probably wanted your time or your freedom. And you should probably still have more time available now than you did when you were at that job. If you don't, then you probably got some tweaking to do in your the way you structuring your business. All right, but 9 times out of 10, you really just wanted your freedom. You wanted to not have a boss to answer to. You wanted your time during the day so you can get out and do other things that might be beneficial to your advancement in life. And that was just pretty much it. So if it's starting to feel like a job to you, then you probably went wrong on either quitting your job too fast, thinking that the franchise was going to save you when really you were supposed to build a system out of it, or you got into self-employment and you forgot the reason why you did it. See, when I quit my job, I full well knew that I was quitting to become self-employed before I actually built my system up, because I simply could not take my job anymore. But I was doing it because I wanted my freedom and I wanted my time so I can be able to explore other avenues of income. And so I was able to do that, and all while I was able to do that, I actually was able to create my self-employment into actual business structure. And that's extremely hard to do if you quit your job first and become self-employed and then try to go back and create a system out of it as you're growing. I'm telling you, that's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be very, very hard, but it's definitely possible. I did it, and you can definitely do it, but it's going to be hard. So, but anyway, if it's starting to feel like a job to you, you probably did one of those two things wrong, and you need to go back and analyze your why. Why did you do what you did? And remember why you did it, so that way you can fix your morale and keep pushing through, because it's gonna be hard. I tell you all the time, it's hard. But if you do it and you follow all the way through and realize the dream that you originally set for yourself, it'll definitely be worth it. So that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you for coming and watching this cleaning business video for today. This is AJ Simmons, and make sure you check out ajsimmonsonline.com. I have new products going up every day for you guys. I got the blogs going up, and I have different blogs on there than I do here. So make sure you're checking the blogs there out as well, so that way you can get as much knowledge as possible to keep you going and fighting through these battles of life and through entrepreneurship. All right, so thank you guys again.